Hey everyone, we are back with another update video. Just want to provide a quick report after yesterday's race with our local club. It was the first time running on the local track, which is an asphalt driveway, so much different than the carpet track that I was racing on last weekend. So just quickly to recap some of the bugs that I was facing previously, recall that the Protec fan was sucking too much power from the receiver and causing some signal brownouts. I was losing complete control of the car, no steering, no throttle. So I replaced the Traxxas TQI receiver and radio with my older FlySky GT2B, and everything's working great. So no brownouts, the fan is running strong, the signal is strong. So happy to report that that's great. One thing I'll also say is using this controller is actually much nicer than the TQI controller that I was previously using, mostly because there's a lot more steering articulation. I guess like the stops are much, they give you a lot more degree of adjustability rather than the TQI, which hits the stops rather quickly. So you're able to kind of feather the steering and provide much more precise steering inputs using the FlySky radio. So I'm going to stick with that for sure, notwithstanding the fact that I'm still researching switching to that Radio Master or maybe a Noble MB4, but so far really happy with how the car is performing with that new radio, so happy there. The other thing I'll say is the servo saver. So previously I reported that the servo saver or the steering was not returning to center after full lock corners or briefly glancing the wall. The car would start darting left or right. And I was just really fighting with the steering, and I attributed that to the servo saver sticking. So it was saving all of the components, but it wasn't returning to center. So I've replaced it with the servo saver from my old RB10 kit. So far that's working really well. All of those problems have been eliminated. I'm tempted to go back to the aluminum servo horn, but I'm still concerned that if I glance the wall or hit the wall the wrong way, I'm going to break some of the steering components that are all plastic. I'm not allowed to replace those with aftermarket or aluminum pieces. I have to stick with the plastic. So far I'm having good luck with the new servo saver, so I'm going to stick with that. So overall, happy with how things are working. The last and final thing I'm going to do in the short term is replace the tires. So for the asphalt, I was using the stock Tamiya slicks that came with the kit. Now, they're obviously pretty inferior to the tires I was using with the carpet, the Gravity USGT spec tires or the TTGT spec tires, but I didn't want to use those on the asphalt and burn them out, so I just stuck with the slicks. But I've since ordered a set of DS Racing slicks that are well known in the Mini Z community, or like the brand is, so I'm looking forward to seeing how those perform. So overall, things are progressing. I'm still learning lots, but I think I've sorted out a lot of the little gremlins electronically. So the receiver is working great. The steering is working great. I will say I'm happy I put the fan motor back on. Last night, one of our fellow racers actually burned out their motor, the torque-tuned Tamiya motor. He didn't have a fan, so that was just kind of a reinforcement to me that the fan is absolutely necessary. So I'm glad I was able to sort that out with the new receiver. So things are progressing nicely. Anyway, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I will provide a update video after the next race. Talk to you soon.